Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Why not? You know I love covering the Looksmaxxing community. I don't know why. I need to see what's going wrong with young men so that I can understand them and try to save them from themselves. That's my goal. That is my lot in life, is to try to save young men from falling down the pipeline of Looksmaxxing. And so I'm going to try to do my best to do so by informing everybody about it and giving my incredible opinions about it. So, this is from Bored Panda. Bored Panda. Fun name for a website. So I just saw this title and I was like, fuck it, let's just read it. This is probably not a very important story. This seems like drama slop or whatever. Just like engagement farming, whatever. I'm hoping though that we can maybe come away from this article with something a little bit more deep and a little bit more meaningful, but I am by no means making that a guarantee. So let's get started. Looksmaxxer allegedly sits next to man on the subway to mog him, but it doesn't go as planned. Ooh, okay, it doesn't go as planned already. I'm surprised. By Anwesha Nag. Ooh, that's a bad last name. I'm so sorry, lady. You're gonna have a hard time with your husband with that last name. Okay, sorry. A video featuring French fitness and bodybuilding influence, Alexis Icarus. It's good to know that we are exporting our incredible, amazing culture to France with giving them Looksmaxxing. You know, go us. America, USA, USA, as I always say. Alexis Icarus recently went viral for all the wrong reasons. Alexis, who claims to weigh 195 pounds and be 6'5" inches tall. Oh, congratulations, buddy. Is a popular figure in social media's Looksmaxxing community with 133,000 followers on Instagram. Looksmaxxing is an online self-improvement trend hyper-focused on maximizing physical attractiveness using DIY tactics and diet. And hammers. Hammers to the face. I'm going to skip over the highlights so that I can be surprised. The video, which started circulating on June 8th, 2026, and has amassed more than 30 million views since then, showed Alexis sitting in the subway allegedly trying to mog a fellow passenger, another internet term meaning to outshine someone in appearance. The video, which drew more criticism than support, is not currently visible on Alexis's Instagram account. Looking a mess trying to gain validation online, one netizen commented. Well, this dude is pretty jacked. He does have that crazy facial structure. I don't know if he's had buccal fat removal or whatever. It kind of looks like he has. It also looks like he might have some lip fillers. But you know what? That's all a part of the Looksmaxxing. That's how you max your looks, is you gotta do the surgeries. Okay. Alexis Icarus, what a great last name too. Although, wait a second, I'm just now remembering Icarus. The whole, okay, maybe this is poetic after all. The entire point of the Icarus, the Greek, I think it's a Greek like character in a play or something, or maybe it's in Greek mythology. I can't remember exactly. I think it's mythology actually. Is that he flew too close to the sun. He flew too close to the sun and he got burned and he fell back down to earth, right? That's the whole thing. And I cannot, I have to assume that there is going to be a poetic allegory here with Alexis Icarus here, Looksmaxxing, mogging too close to the sun. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Alexis Icarus started posting Looksmaxxing and bodybuilding content on Instagram in November 2024. Most of his posts and videos have been about his fitness journey, on how he went from 158 pounds to his current physique in 1.5 years. Let me see if I can... Oh, no, they don't have... I was hoping they had like a before-after picture of this guy, but okay, I guess not. Allegedly using unprocessed whole foods and no steroids. While this physique is achievable, natural, I would say if it was in such a short period of time, 1.5 years, like, I don't know. It's right on the edge, right? It's right on the edge of what I would consider being able to do natural. The body fat percentage is the main thing. Like, he is clearly very low body fat. And especially if he's like this, like year round, that's another like clearer sign that you're on steroids. But in this picture, he doesn't look as lean. So like, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt that he did not use steroids in order to achieve this physique. Because especially in this picture, it doesn't look like he's not nearly as lean and stuff, right? So like, I don't know. Anyway, here I guess is the alleged mogging incident. This looks like a New York subway, if I had to guess. But yeah, here he is sitting next to this poor, I assume Indian man who is just trying to like go to work or something. He's like playing a mobile game on his phone, and this guy is over here, you know, getting his picture taken while sitting in. Obviously, this is already a faux pas. You're not supposed to sit right next to the person when there's another seat right here. That's for if the train gets completely full, someone will take that seat after. But for right now, you're not supposed to sit there. Okay, that's one faux pas. I just what's it called? I can't remember. I was gonna say like I just like society mogged you, or like we live in a society mogged him, but I don't know. I can't think. Culture mogged. I don't know what a good way to say it would be. In the caption of one video, he revealed that the goal of his looksmaxxing efforts has always been to look like an anime character, and compared himself with Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Well, we have to get a comparison up. Dio Brando, JoJo. Okay. So I guess he's trying to look like this guy, right? To be fair, every single anime character is clearly roided the fuck out. I mean, even the people who aren't like that jacked, like, are still insanely jacked. like in the grand scheme of anime characters, this guy is like middle of the road in terms of jacked levels. But like even him is like, you know, that's an unachievable physique, natural. So anyway, it's good to have goals though. Good for you, buddy. If they plan on doing it in real life, I'm there for the casting, he says. In late May 2026, Alexis shared a few posts of himself riding the subway in France. Oh, that's not New York. It is in France. I guess they mentioned that at the beginning of the article. I have like goldfish memory, so you know I forget shit like that sometimes. In the video that later went viral, he wore a black vest, gray pants, and white shoes with a backpack and earphones. He was sitting very close to another man wearing jeans, a brick red t-shirt, and white shoes who was busy looking at his phone. Alexis was seen grooving to the background music in the clip and occasionally fixing his hair. Do they have a clip of this, a video of this? I don't see it. At one point, the other man briefly looked up at the camera, noticing he was being recorded. Yeah, for people unaware, it's not that hard, like, for most people to know when they're being recorded. You're not as sneaky as you think you are. Like, most people have an intuitive sense of, like, when they're being recorded. Okay. Netizens blasted Alexis Icarus. 1 second. Got to keep my throat lubed up. Netizens blasted, it's not even helping. Netizens blasted Alexis Icarus for harassing the other man. Strongest men, this is Men Blind Spot. Strongest men I've met never seemed interested in reminding everyone they were strong. The real black pill is that half the internet watched this and immediately decided which guy was winning based on their own insecurities. This is incredibly weird. Like the fact that you're touching knees and an elbow just to show a comparison is weird behavior. The narcissism is clear as day here. One of the most inferior behavioral displays I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is inappropriate. Like, you shouldn't, number one, faux pas number one, don't sit here when you could sit there, right? That's faux pas number one. Number two, don't record people without them like knowing about it. Don't record people for content if you have not already asked them, hey, do you mind if I, do a quick recording, for my channel or whatever. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. That's just like a polite thing. I'm not saying that's a law. I'm saying that's a polite thing. You shouldn't do that. Otherwise it's rude. And also, like these people are saying, it is not a good thing to, you shouldn't derive joy out of comparing yourself to others, right? You shouldn't try to bring people down by as a part of this process. And that's like a big problem with looksmaxxing in general, is that it's all about especially mogging. It's all about like putting down other people for being less attractive, right? That's obviously just bad, and you shouldn't do it. It's like, I don't know. Not good. While some of his followers initially left positive comments under the video, Alexis was soon called out as the post gained more traction for sharing embarrassing content for self-validation and also for breaching the other passengers' privacy. How insecure do you have to be to need to constantly compare your looks with random people? One person wrote. Another said, looksmaxxers have an inflated sense of ego. Also, like I said, it's perfectly fine to want to achieve a good physique or whatever, but it should be internally motivated, not externally motivated. You should be doing it for yourself and not in order to mog others or to win in the sexual marketplace. Like, that's just stupid. And you're never going to find happiness that way. Anyway, this just screams insecure bully who just, by the way, this picture is like a crazy nice bicep development in this photo. This just screams insecure bully who just wants anyone to tell them they're hot because their looks are the only thing that they kind of have going for them, said a third. He's invading someone's privacy. He probably hasn't asked him before uploading this video, speculated a fourth commenter. I would be so mad if a stranger started bouncing knees beside me when there are other places to sit down. That was what I talked about too. But also, always remember, lighting is everything too. When it comes to these photos, by the way, top-down lighting does a crazy number for making you look more jacked. This is more neutral lighting, right? And it makes a huge difference in how you look on average. Same with this one. This is incredible lighting. Probably has a pump, good, good composition, looking sort of top down, making your chest look bigger and your waist getting that V taper look going. But then when you look at this, it's in neutral lighting and stuff, it's still impressive, but it's not, it does it makes a huge difference. Good lighting does. Fellow Looksmaxxer called Alexis Icarus out over elitist bullying. This is the saddest, most brainless, performative, most deep cringe thing I've seen in a month. You having the need to put others down so you can elevate yourself by comparison shows your weakness. This behavior definitely doesn't come from high self-esteem or confidence. You're in the wrong community, buddy. That's the entire basis of the Looksmaxxing community, is low self-esteem and lack of confidence. Alexis Icarus was slammed not only by netizens, but also by fellow Looksmaxxers online. Adam Stickley, better known as Baby Stickley, and with 1 million Instagram followers, called out Alexis in video. Well, this isn't a video. Man, he is tall, though. I don't usually come on here and talk badly about anyone, Stickley started, but standing for your morals also means standing against bullshit like this. That's a surprise. If you're a part of the Looksmaxxing community, that place is a cesspit. I'm surprised that there's anybody calling him out. 6'5", good-looking guy on a train, free seat right next to him, but instead he squeezes up against an older, smaller man. Man spreads all over him, encroaching on his personal space and dances around, mocking him for views. Yeah. Also, you don't know anything about that guy. I'm just saying, you don't know anything about that guy. He could be a CEO or something, he could be have a very fulfilling personal life. He could have, very cool interests. He could be really funny. These people just put so much on appearance that, I don't know. It's kind of sad. You can see the other passenger know he's being recorded, and he obviously feels very uncomfortable, Stickley added. This is disgusting. The black pill notion is the idea that your looks determine your quality of life, and if you look bad, it's over for you, and if you look great, your life's going to be great, he continued. Yeah, that's not the case, though. This guy on the right probably has a better personal life than this guy on the left. If he is truly in the looksmaxxing community, and he is like as black pilled as all the people over there, he probably does not have a very fulfilling life. Whereas this guy on the right is just an average dude, like, I don't know, either going to work or like living his life. And we know nothing about him, so it's very likely that he could have a much more fulfilling life than this guy. But let's go. Oh, I don't think I can listen to that. But he's just dancing next to him. So if the black pill is so true, why does a 6'5" Chad need to bully a random stranger on a train just to feel good about himself? Since when is self-improvement genetic elitist bullying disguised as humor or mogging? This is another thing. They are like using the mogging language, or like the looksmaxxing language, by saying genetic elitist. Like, I mean, again, you don't know what this guy has going for him. Like, and also, like, in terms of like mental acuity, I would have to guess, if he was stupid enough to post this, that he's probably not the brightest bulb in the bunch. Like, you know, he probably lost the genetic lottery when it comes to intelligence. Like, you know, like, I don't know, whatever. There's nothing admirable about the video. It's not cool. It's not inspirational. Let's see. The rest is just tweets, it looks like. I think that's about it. So yeah. Anyway, that's the article, people. We got to look at this French Icarus, this Icarus of France, Le Icarus. As he mogged too close to the sun and got burned. So there you have it, people.